Okay. I got to tell you, the show started right out with Jerry Brown and that new law saying that if a kid thinks he's a girl, a boy, he can go into a girl's room or whatever. Well, we talked about this.
Transgender something.
And then Joe got a really nasty email, right, from someone saying, you don't understand. These kids who are confused, they're picked upon, and you made fun of them. And what child would say, I think I'm a girl if you're a boy. I think I'm a girl, so go into the girls' locker room and the girl dressing room. What child would do that? A child wouldn't do that because he'd be too embarrassed. When he said that, I started to think about myself in high school. And in high school, well, when I went to school, the cheerleaders were just girls. I guess it's still that way. The cheerleaders are just girls usually.
Well, every once in a while there's a guy cheerleader, but come on.
Yeah, well, see, that's what happened. And where I went to high school, because one guy thought it was really funny he wanted to try out for the girls' cheerleaders.
As a joke.
And he was like, he was telling hey, I'm going to try out, yeah. And all the guys came to the audition, or whatever they call it, the tryout, and he did, hurrah for Nuda, someone in the crowd is yelling, and he did with the line with the girls. Now, they couldn't appreciate true talent, and I didn't get in the cheerleaders.
So you were the one? You were this guy, Dominic?
Yes,
wow.
I was.
Oh, my God.
Why did you want to try out for cheerleading?
Everything's making sense.
You know why I wanted to try out for cheerleaders? Because remember I told you I was a young liberal when I was a kid, and I was a hardened feminist, and so I believed that anything that was open up for women, men could do, and anything men could do, women could do. I had clubs almost thrown out of our school because they wouldn't accept women in there. And I was so hated. I ran for president of my high school. I lost.
It's all making sense.
Well,
it's all coming together, as Jack would say.
Just picture them throwing Dominic in the air and then catching him.
So I'm sitting in Mr. Pulacci's health class, and he's talking about sex education and all that.
What were you when you tried out? Because guy cheerleaders wear like pants and a sweater vest. They don't. Were you wearing pants or were you wearing like a skirt?
No, I was wearing pants.
Okay.
So Mr. Pulacci's class. This will tell you more about me in high school. He's talking about something, and he said, blah blah blah, and he goes. And football players really work hard, and so do ballet dancers. A lot of people don't know it, but some of those ballet dancers aren't even queers. So, Dominic raises his hand in the class of 35. I'm in the New York ghetto schools there, all guineas and wops, Italians.
Spaghetti benders.
And I say, Mr. Pucci, whatever his name was, I said, do you know? Now, I was like 16 years old. Imagine how beat up I'm going to get. Mr. Pucci, do you know that by you using that derogatory term queer, you are being unfair to our gay brothers and sisters? And he looked at me like I was speaking Taiwanese. And everyone looked at me because I stood up and was defending you can't use that word queer in this class.
Yeah.
So I was like that. When they said no girls could be on that team, I would be. If I was in high school right now, I'd be in the girls' bathroom. As fast as you could say, get me in that bathroom.
Me too.
I mean, I would. Because, and this guy was like, what boy would do that? I would. Guys, and they would do it for the fun of it. Hey, I feel like I'm a girl now. I want to play on the girls, whatever they play. Don't you think?
So you said, hey, using queer is basically a bad thing, and what was the reaction?
He said, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. I apologize. I won't use that term. Might be insensitive.
And did your other classmates think less of you, or did they make fun of you or whatever?
What do you think? One guy, Michael Dianora, just did this to me.
Oh, he's putting his fist in his hand.
He was banging his fist. Just look at me and going like this. Meaning he's going to beat me up after class.
Did he?
I probably did. I don't really remember. But I used to run, when we had race riots in the school, I told you I would try to stop the race riots, and I would walk down the hall, and the football players, most of them white, would get behind me and go, N-word lover, N-word lover, N-word lover. And I was like, yep, that's what I am, and I'm proud of it, except I actually said the word.
You were such a liberal, Dominic.
Oh, my God, yeah, I was out there.
You were a bleeding heart liberal.
Oh, yeah, everything, because I believe the crap. That's why I'm a conservative. No, I believe that the only difference between a man and a woman was that a man stands up and a woman sits down. Our brains are totally the same. But that's because I didn't know women then.
Oh, you mean in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When you get educated, no matter what, ask anybody who's married. Is their wife's brain the same as yours? They're not. Women's brains are a little different.
Well, obviously, men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Yeah, but I was a hardened feminist, and I fought everything. I ran for school president, gave out cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
Yeah,
Wow.
I had 2 girls at each door when people went to school, and on each cigarette we spent hours writing "Vote for Dom." And so they came in, and we'd open up a pack of Marlboro with like 20 "Vote for Dom" tickets, and everybody walked into school got a cigarette.
Voter bribing.
It was allowed. It was fun. It was fun. But I was so when they say this new law that Jerry Brown signed that guys won't say they're thinking like a woman to go into the locker room. I think that's crap. What do you think? Right?
Yes, it's completely stupid.